right, everybody. I am Steve. This is A is for Alice, B is for Bob, and today F is for 4, because I am hopping on a thread channel I've never come across before. And Doug over at the Auditory Vinyl turned me on to him. He posted his response to it yesterday. Please go over and check out Doug's channel. He's a good guy. But this is for Simon at Return to Vinyl. Great name for a channel, because Return to Vinyl is pretty much probably why the VC exists. We all made a return to vinyl and ended up crossing paths here on the good old YouTube. So this one, I wanted to do something a little different. Doug took a different spin on it, and I was trying to come up with one. And I kept hitting a roadblock because it was like, okay, first band I thought of, because what you're supposed to do is take 4 bands and show 4 albums. My spin on it was I wanted to have 4 bands that only did 4 studio albums. That's where it got tricky. A band that immediately came to mind was Stars, S-T-A-R-Z. They had 4 very good albums from 76 to 81, I think. But then they reunited, like in 2000, and put out an album. Like, God damn it. And then there were bands I would come across where they only had 3. And then another band I thought, Bebop Deluxe, but no, they had 5. And progressive rock band Triumphant, they had 5. So it was getting really hard. I had a couple that came to mind right away, and those are easy use. The other 2 that I had to work at a little. So let's get going here. Okay, Simon, we're going to go to Canada. Red Rider, Don't Fight It, their debut. Mr. Tom Cochran, who's the chief songwriter, he's a singer, puts this band together. This is their breakthrough album, as far as I am, because of the song Lunatic Fringe, which I just can't listen to anymore. Rest of the album I love, though. I like Cowboys at Hong Kong, Only Gang in Town, What Do You Got to Do to Get Off Tonight? Great hook on that. Laughing Man, the closer. Another very good song. My favorite album by them, and I think this is in correct order here. Neruda. Light in the Tunnel. Power, right there. Great opening of the album. Napoleon Sheds His Skin. This might be my favorite song by them. And then Breaking Curfew. And after this, Tom Cochran said, you know what, that's it. I'm going solo. I want to do this on my own, have complete control. So there you go. Up next then, make sure I got these in order here. I believe I do. Yes, I do. A band I saw live, they were like one on a triple bill back in maybe 76. You like your Cheap Trick? You like your Beatles? You like your Power Pop? You're going to like Artful Dodger. Not a great album cover, but man, these guys write hooks aplenty. Lead singer, you can hear a little Rod Stewart in him, not quite as raspy, but yeah, just a great listen. If you want something to listen to while you're driving, just, you know, sunroof open, make you feel good, play Artful Dodger. Their follow-up, Honor Among Thieves. I think this is the tour I saw them on, because I remember this is the first album I got by them. Boy, this light is really bright. I'm looking like almost an albino here. Some people say this is their best album. I'm not going to disagree with them. I think their last 2 are their best 2. Normally your first introduction is what you prefer, but I think they grew a little bit as songwriters. Babes on Broadway. And then their final album, which, like I say, could it be their best? I'm not sure, but Rave On. You know what? I'm not going to say they did them any favors with their album covers. I mean, this is probably their best album cover. But there you go. Those came out, I think, 75 through 1980. Now, I have all these on LP. Or no, one I don't, so I think that's why I just went with this, with just showing the CDs. So I have Faces, One Step. Faces, a long player. Then their album that really put them over the top. Not as good as a Wink to a Blind Horse. Has the big hit, Stay With Me. And then their final album, Ooh La La. And Rod had already gone solo by this point because both this and his album, Every Picture Tells a Story, came out in 1971. And that was already Rod's that was his third solo album. He kept telling the guys, no, I'm not going to. But he was just raking in the cash as a solo artist. Who can blame him? All four very fine albums. And then we're going to get out of the 70s. Going to hop right into the 80s. I saw these guys open for Bon Jovi, and that's why I went. Because I didn't care if I saw Bon Jovi or not, but I wanted to see this band. That is Cinderella, Night Songs. Now they get lumped in with that whole hair metal thing, but really they're much more bluesy. What is this? I think this is 86, 87, 86. Then my favorite album by them, Long Cold Winter. Oh, so many great songs on this. Gypsy Road, The Last Mile, Coming Home, Take Me Back. Oh. Then they dropped down a notch in quality. There's not a lot in this album I like. Heartbreak Station. And then their last and final album, Still Climbing. So there you go. There's my 4x4. Everybody, hope you can hop on this. I will leave a link to Simon's channel. I will even link to Doug's channel because he turned me on to this. So there you go. Hope to see some of your some other entries. Thank you.